What should I do when I feel burnt out? This is a common question that I get, put in front of me, whether I see it in a founder or they come to me specifically with it. And I find that the first kind of conversation that I have with them is, are you burnt out, or are you just unmotivated, or are you frustrated in another part of your life and it's just kind of carrying over? Sometimes people just have personal things, and those personal things unfortunately bleed into their business because they are their business. They're one guy, they're one woman. And unfortunately, life hits you fast, and then all of a sudden your business is disrupted. This is where it becomes especially helpful to have co founders and different team members and advisors to kind of lean on. But assuming it's not the personal side, and assuming it's not just burnout that you're working 100 hours a week, and hopefully you're not working 100 hours a week. Fun fact, most startups, even the really successful ones, they don't require 100 hours a week. You can't work that efficiently that long. But the third option, which I find is more often the cause, is, or the kind of the problem is, they're unmotivated. And they're unmotivated either because they've become disconnected with the value of their business. Like, for some reason, they own 30% of the company, and the idea that the business could be worth $100 million, therefore they'd have 30 million of it, it's just not exciting to them. And I can understand that. And obviously, money doesn't have to be your main motivator by any means. But I often find that if I ask someone, hey, why aren't you doing X, Y, and Z work? And they go, oh, I'm just not motivated for it. And I said, well, if I was paying you $1,000 an hour to do it, would you do it? And they're like, gladly, with a smile on my face. And it's like, well, that is where you are. The difference is, I'm not paying you, and I'm not paying you in cash. You're paying you, and you're paying you in equity. So as much as it's a bit of tough love, sometimes it really is about locking in and remembering, wait a minute, what am I actually doing this for? And am I approaching this journey expecting it to be easy, or to do only work that I love? I think that you knew when you first started the journey it wasn't always going to be fun, and you weren't always going to be able to do just the work that you wanted to do. And part of that, I find, in the whole burnout discussion, is really being honest with yourself and seeing, am I burnt out, or do I just need to reignite my fire?